Whoo, mama. Look at the size of those things. Dang. Whoa. Watch where you're actually putting that. Oop. Man, I never really expected this to get really, per se, exciting. Damn, she's got some really nice boobs. Oh, now that thing's going straight inside of her. Oop. Dude, this is pretty good. Oh, hey there. Didn't see you there for a second. For anyone who doesn't know me or is new to my channel, my name is Roman, which I welcome you. Now, my name is Roman, Mr. Enemy 343, and today I want to talk to you about a really huge contradiction not possible in entertainment. And this just really baffles me as of late. And if you're probably curious as to what I'm actually talking about, it's censorship of ecchi anime. Like, why would people want to censor this? Excuse me. I've been trying to fight, I've been having the beer bug as of late, and that's why I haven't actually had a chance to, upload anything. It doesn't make a lick of sense to me. And it's like what a fellow AnyTuber, Natalie Hunter, once said. It's just like decaffeinated coffee. I mean, I know people might have sensitivities when it comes to caffeine or coffee, but don't for the other coffee drinkers. And I really drink coffee because I believe it stunts my growth, which I know is a lie, but hey, different strokes for different folks. Yeah, and I've heard it all before. It's too late to stop growing. And like I've actually heard that one multiple times. But allow me to be blunt here for a minute. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because, World's End Harem, which has been picked up by Crunchyroll, a subsidiary of Sony, or if you're actually not towards the unfamiliar, it's actually another name we usually call Sony, who had a huge track record for censorship and for the stupidest reasons. Like, for instance, they censor anime games or Japanese games because of the Pow Me Too movement, which, if you ask me, is by far the stupidest reason of all. Basically, if you're just going around freaking censoring anime games because of, a so-called hashtag, like Me Too, and you're pretty much, sell games, and you're trying to be so-called inclusive, you might want to actually rethink about, what you're trying to do. That's just me talking here. Now, censorship of ecchi anime is stupid, and it shouldn't be allowed. And to add salt to the elbow wounds, these people also have someone high-ranking in Sony who's been caught in a sting operation for trying to solicit a 10-year-old boy for some inappropriate behavior. And let me ask you this. Does that actually kind of sound like double standards for you, ladies and gentlemen? But back to the whole censorship of anime. I truly understand that some things are not made for kids. And these people always actually keep using kids as, freaking political shields. Let kids be kids. Let them actually, have imaginations. Grow up to actually be something that they want to do with their lives. They're only kids just once. You shouldn't actually just ruin their futures just for the sake of actually, trying to use them as political shields. It's just stupid. I truly understand that there's some things that are not made for kids. Then, of course, we got these screeching blue-haired land whales that say that sexy women in anime is misogyny. Oh, I hate the blue-haired land whales. In fact, I would really have to join Ethan Van Sciver and actually be Captain Ahab and actually freaking hunt down these blue-haired land whales. And let's just keep this a $1.50, shall we? Differentiate fiction from reality, unlike these brain-dead losers on Twitter. I mean, this is why people choose piracy over dealing with all these watered down, politically driven, center to hell and back versions of shows that we are constantly getting, thanks to freaking, obscenity laws, all this kind of political bullcrap, all because, we actually have to cater to the Phantom, which doesn't buy anything, which doesn't support anything that we truly enjoy. And as a fan of ecchi anime, I prefer seeing acting because it shows a freedom of expression. And here's an example. I mean, you wouldn't put a bra on the nipples of Venus, would you? It's art. And also, censorship is basically becoming a slap in the face for anime fans and for the country of Japan, which I truly find is a sign of disrespect. If you're just gonna freaking try to cover something up, or try to say, oh, this isn't good because, this actually makes you an istophobe or alt-right supremacist, that's actually a you problem. That is personally on you. You're the one with the issues, not us. We're the ones that are just living out our lives and trying to enjoy something without all this political bullcrap being shoved right into our faces constantly. Just keep that stuff. Stop actually trying to be, censorious dictators. In fact, just let us actually enjoy what we want. And the reason why people keep shoving in political correctness into things is to get crumbs from the phantom audience who don't even buy their products and only care about being validated by the fact that they have these tokens to represent their political views. Which, in my personal opinion, is just, absolutely asinine. Why are you tokenizing things? Look at freaking High Guardian Spice with the freaking live-action Cowboy Bebop. Those have failed. And yet, you really want to actually bring it back for another season? Dude, just let things die as is. But here's the thing. They don't care about buying, watching, or consuming said products. And there's a saying, if nothing is broken, don't fix it. Just leave it alone. But they don't listen. They just actually try to freaking, say that, oh, this is problematic. We need to change this so that way we can actually fit our politicals into into your entertainment, so that way we could actually preach to you and say we're actually the ones on the right side of history. But in reality, they're not on the right side of history. They're on the wrong side of history, and they're the bad guys. I mean, that's why Okubo did a scene in the manga version of Fire Force where someone was bitching the fan service bias Tamaki was giving, and she decided to strip down and kick a dude's ass, showing that she is proud of who she is, even if the show actually has fan service up the wazoo. And I really gotta say, Okubo actually deserves a freaking pat on the back for that. Because he deserves every chance he could get for actually sticking with his guns, with his principles, and also it shows that people don't care about like all this political crap that is being shoved into our faces. And allow me to share 2 examples of also said needs for censorship. The Exhibit A, the glow up of Nezuko. These people just love to sit there and play the moral grandstanding types by saying, oh, she's 13, she's 12, 13, 14, or 15, and she has massive boobas. Seriously, I'm about freaking to go full on razor fist with these pathetic theories, and they ain't going to do a damn thing about it. Because
These people just want to sit there and say, oh, we shouldn't be Kofi because she's actually underage. She's a fictional character. A fictional character. She does not exist in our universe. Oh. Oh. And then there's Exhibit B, aka My Dress Up Darling. I know a lot of people are actually freaking enjoying that, and how much, fan service that the main female protagonist is actually giving off. In fact, she's actually a lead, main female lead is a Kiara model, and people were complaining about how they were sexualizing a minor when it seems that these weirdos care too much about the kids. And use the same old argument saying, someone think of the children. Oh, yeah, these people really care about the children a little too much, as Rage of Golden Eagle would put it. My personal opinion is this. Leave the kids the hell out. Stop using them as, freaking political shields or soapboxes. You pathetic waste of human IQ. Okay, this is for all the social justice out there that are trying to actually find something to get offended over. Stop using the kids. This has actually just gone on far enough. You don't care about the kids. You don't care one bit about these people trying to shove all the freaking low IQ, low-brained, no-brained, no-balled. You guys are just like freaking Ken dolls down there, because you guys actually just lost your hoo-haws when you decided to dive with all the feminists out there. And in their minds, this just shows that Japan shouldn't be allowed to make anything that doesn't fit the woke Western culture, which I truly despise, since everything actually has to follow the checkboxes, make sure it doesn't offend the wokies on social media. And I usually go by this saying. I know it's actually from a certain president that isn't really popular, but his saying still holds water to this day. Everything woke turns to shit. We've been seeing it with Western media because people keep gender identity politics before entertainment. Don't get me started on the fact that we have certain issues like poor localization, gender identity, or political buzzwords shoved into our anime. The voice actors are trying to follow the ways of woke Hollywood. Yeah, and I'm looking directly at you, Monica Rial and Jamie Markey. Stop freaking trying to push, your politics into our entertainment. We are just freaking tired of it. For example, there's the infamous Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid line where Luqua mentioned to Toru that she had to change her clothes because of the dreaded patriarchy, when in the Japanese version, it doesn't even mention anything like that. Also, there's the Escape the Infinity dub mentioning bitches, bros, not very near binary hoes. Oh, don't even start on that. That's actually another can of worms that I do not, and I repeat, do not want to open. Again, this is why people pirate, because there's always the ecchi anime that always has the lights or shadows that cover up the women. I mean, see the Mark Twain quote mentioned about censorship, which is actually this one. I don't know if I might have added it or not, but the saying goes like this. Censorship is like telling a man he can't have a steak because the baby can't chew it, therefore he must live on a diet of skim milk. Also, one more thing I want to add before I end the video. People keep saying that piracy is what's ruining the anime industry. Well, there's a reason we hit ICs because of availability, region locks, and of course not supporting old practices of Western localizers. I swear, people really hate their jobs and want us actual anime fans to suffer. Then of course you got Mother's Disappointment. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm meant to actually... I was referring to Mother Facepit of all people, who did a Piracy video and it seems it got taken down. Karma's seriously a bit. If you enjoyed this video, please smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and make sure you have the notifications set to all. And make sure you please still subscribe because YouTube is seriously eating my viewers, and I really want more subscribers if possible. If you wish to support me financially, Kofi and Patreon will be linked in the description. And as always, guys, just remember these three things. Respect the waifus, enjoy fandoms, anime freedom. Next one, this is Mr. Enemy 343 saying, sign everyone.